Today, Alan, we are in the amazing city of Kennesaw. We have some great things to tell you because this city of Kennesaw continues to grow and there's so much coming into the city. We'll talk about a little bit about what makes the city great, and we will tell you about some of the concepts of the city of Kennesaw.
Yeah, this is one of my top 3 cities here in Metro Atlanta, I have to say. So we'll talk more about this. Just in case you don't know who we are, my name is Alan Rios. I'm the realtor with Sturgis Realty Group.
And I'm Gamaliel Sturgis. I'm the realtor with Sturgis Realty Group.
All right, so Kennesaw, just kind of give you an idea of where we're located. It's northwest of downtown Atlanta, about 25 miles, and it's about a 35 to 40-minute drive to downtown, and about 45 minutes or so to the airport, to kind of give you an idea, but easy accessibility to I-75 and I-575, so you can really travel in and out of the city.
Yeah, definitely, Alan. And obviously surrounded by other cities, great cities like Smyrna, Marietta, Acworth, also Hiram. So you have access to a lot of great cities too, but what makes Kennesaw special, I will have to say, it is a family-oriented place, great for everybody in the family. Within you have children looking for excellent schools. We have some great schools like Harrison High School in Kennesaw Mountain. They have excellent academic program, but also they have excellent sport programs. So if you have children that do certain sports, they definitely prepare some good coaches in those high school and excellent programs all the way around. And also if you have kids that want to be challenged with advanced programs, they definitely have that available too.
Yeah, some of the athletes from like Harrison High School have made it to the pros, Gamaliel.
Yes,
I mean, one that I can think of right off the top of my head, Justin Fields, quarterback for the Chicago Bears. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's got great school system, as Gamaliel mentioned. One of the standouts for me is escaping to the parks, right?
Oh yeah, I love that.
You know, after a stressful day, nothing's better than going to Kennesaw Mountain, on top of that mountain, and taking a look at those views, right?
Yeah.
All around Metro Atlanta. You can see Stone Mountain way in the distance.
Yes.
You can see Buckhead, downtown Atlanta, and then you just see this canopy of trees everywhere.
Yes.
Which just reminds you that we're a city lost in the forest, right? Basically.
Yes.
But the views are great. Trails, a lot of history as well with Kennesaw Mountain.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places to visit.
Yeah.
When we talk about Kennesaw Mountain, we have to talk about what's close to it. It's one of my favorite. That is a lot of restaurants that Kennesaw offers.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite restaurants is not minutes away from there, almost you can walk to it, is Capers Restaurant. What makes it special and what I like is not just the service that they offer and the amazing food that is cooked really well, but also the environment, the atmosphere. It's great for families, but also at night in the weekend, they have a great vibe, some live music and all that. So it's an excellent place to get some excellent food. They have steak, they have burgers, they have pasta, they have everything for the whole family. But one of my favorite, definitely when you go there, try their dessert, the strawberry dessert pound cake. It is amazing.
All right. Can't argue with that. Dessert's always on the top of the list.
It is.
As far as restaurants are concerned, for me, I mean, there are so many choices, but I have to say one that stands out, and Chinese food is like dear to my heart.
I know you love Chinese.
I grew up in the Northeast, so it's like Chinese food is kind of hard to find in the South. But this particular restaurant in Kennesaw, Firestone Chinese Cuisine, in the plaza just outside of Target, has some great Chinese food. I mean, when they brought in that spicy noodle dish for me, I was just like, oh yeah, I can handle it.
The different levels.
Oh my gosh, it was hot. I mean, they got different spice levels, obviously.
Yeah.
But usually when they ask for, when I ask for something spicy, I can handle it. This one was, I needed a glass of water
to another level.
But the taste of the food is fantastic.
It is.
I mean, you can
authentic.
get duck. Yeah, everything's authentic there.
Yes.
So I was totally impressed. And you can even check out the reviews. I mean, I know they're up in the upper fours and near 5-star restaurants. So definitely check that out if you're into Chinese food.
Yeah, and obviously that when we talk about restaurants, a lot of restaurants are located across Berry Parkway, which is one of the busiest roads in Kennesaw. And there you find all type of restaurants, like we mentioned, but also a lot of entertainment also available in that area. And also if you like shopping, we have one of the large malls there, which is Town Center Mall, which you will find every major stores, Macy's and H&M and a lot of shoppings that you could do there. But you also have a lot of the grocery stores around, like Whole Foods, Publix and Sprouts. So there's
Kroger.
definitely Kroger also. I mean, you can't forget about Kroger,
Yeah.
which is everywhere also. But definitely there's a lot of things to do here in Kennesaw.
Yeah, and you're also close to the avenues. Technically, it's in Marietta.
That's
but,
another
it's
good
right
place.
on the border of
That is
Kennesaw.
a nice place.
Avenue shopping, you can go there. They got restaurants. They got
Mhm.
Barnes and Nobles. I mean, I love Barnes and Noble. I can
Me
still go in
too.
there and find a corner and just open up a magazine and book and just stay
Yeah.
there for hours. So,
And the one thing there, now that you mentioned that place, which is actually one of my favorite places
Yeah.
too, they also had Cheesecake Factory's dessert in the coffee shop there.
that's right. Yeah.
So-
So Cheesecake Factory is one of the top places to go if you love
Yes.
dessert.
So that's a unique place that I go to just to pick up just some cheesecake there.
All right. What about the cons? Is there anything that we don't like about Kennesaw? I mean, we sat down and discussed this.
We did.
I mean, as I mentioned right off the top, it's one of my top 3 cities. So there's not going to be a lot of negatives with Kennesaw.
Yeah.
But the one thing that we notice being in real estate, right,
Yes.
has to
Definitely.
be affordability.
That's a big one.
Yeah, we've seen prices go up. So
We definitely.
what's the
have.
median price right now, again?
Well, right now in Kennesaw, median price is at $391,000.
Wow.
Obviously, so you have seen a lot of because of all the benefits and all the great things that we talked about the city.
Yeah,
Definitely,
that's a lot to offer.
population is definitely increasing, and obviously there's a demand and high demand in housing. But obviously that is something that we're dealing all through Metro Atlanta. So, but now if you get into at this time we're making this video, this is some of the houses coming into the market, decent houses and starting at 300. So there's definitely opportunity
Yeah, there is.
that is median price close to average price of 391,000, but there's some opportunity for beginning the home, some of the home in the low 300 that you may be able to get into now before it gets more expensive, because it's only getting the demand in housing in Kennesaw is getting higher and higher as more stores and things come into Kennesaw.
Yeah.
So definitely this is the time, if you've been thinking about moving into Kennesaw, it may be something you want to take advantage of.
Yeah, and the population growth continues to blossom here in Atlanta, right, Cameron?
It is.
And I just read an article recently that they expect another 1.8 million
Wow.
people in Metro Atlanta by 2050.
That's a lot of people, yeah.
And we're talking about traffic issues now, right?
Yes.
Just imagine what it's going to be like in another 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
And speaking of traffic, that was one of the
Yeah.
cons that we agreed on as far as, maybe some of the issues here in Kennesaw. But it's mainly during the rush hour, I would have to say. Like,
Yes, it is.
especially off of 575, I-75, Barrett Parkway, Cobb Parkway. If you're trying to get home, you got to kind of cut through all the shopping and
Yes.
restaurants that are nearby. So
Yes.
a lot of traffic kind of congregates in that area as well.
Yeah, so that again, mainly we put it as one of the cons, and that's mainly in the traffic. Like Anna mentioned, the area where there's a lot of commercial stores, obviously,
And businesses nearby
businesses.
too.
Yeah, but outside of Kennesaw, compared to all the big cities, similar cities,
Yeah.
traffic is not as bad as all the cities around Metro Atlanta. So it's definitely some great things to do in the Kennesaw area. Whether you're from here, live in Kennesaw, we'd like to hear from you. Please let us
leave a
know.
comment below.
What is
Let
your
us-
favorite place, your favorite restaurant, your favorite favorite park, or what are the things that you like to do? Or if you're coming out of town and if you have a specific question about Kennesaw, we'll be glad to. Please put it below.
We'll answer that.
We'll
for
answer
you.
that question, and make sure share the video with your families and friends. Let them know what.
Don't forget to
what the special-
subscribe.
and don't
Sturgis
forget to
Realty Group
subscribe.
channel.
Yes.
We've got a lot of videos to share with you as well. Real estate topics, other cities. We even have some interviews.
Yes.
Please take a look at it, and feel free to subscribe to our channel by now.
Yeah, we love your support, and for the best support you could give us is to click subscribe button. It's completely free.
Yeah.
So we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching the video today.
All right. Take care. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye bye.